Okay, good morning. Welcome to
MathPractice142.
MathPractice number 142. 142. I got my coffee. So I just got back from London yesterday.
Ugh.
So we can start new math movies today.
Super ugh.
It's super ugh. Alright, you ready? This is about my flight from London last night. Right now, the time in London is 4 hours ahead of the time in New York. Okay, so that means when it's 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 a.m. in New York, it's 2 o'clock in London. 2 in the afternoon. How did I figure that out?
Well, 10 o'clock plus 4 hours is 2 o'clock.
That's right. Because it goes 11, 12,
1, 2.
Yeah, very good. If a plane leaves London at 6 p.m. London time, so there's our plane. Is that a great drawing of a plane?
Not really.
Not really, no. Okay, so it leaves at 6 o'clock London time. London. And it flies and it lands at 9:30 New York time. How long was that flight? So what do we got to figure out how long it was?
Well,
What makes this kind of hard?
if it's 6 o'clock London time, you have to subtract 4 hours to get the New York time, so that's going to be 2 o'clock.
Okay, awesome. So that's 2 o'clock in New York. So I left at 2 o'clock New York time. That's a good observation.
And then maybe you have to, I don't think you have to go from 9:30 to New York time, do you?
Well, let's see. What time was it in New York when I took off?
Well, in New York it was 9:30.
Yeah, that's when I landed.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock in New York when I took off. What time was it when I landed?
9:30.
Okay, so can you figure out how long that was?
Well, you have to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then, so it's 6.5 hours.
Oh, count one more time.
Oh, it's from 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock to 9:30, yeah.
2 o'clock,
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's 7.5 hours.
That's 7.5 hours. There you go. That's pretty cool. That was a long flight.
Yeah.
I was happy to be home because I had to drive an hour from the airport, so it was kind of long. But anyway, good job. That was a long plane ride yesterday. Okay. Good job, sweetie.